Hi, my name is Quentin. I'm the founder and CEO of Kolsquare, leading influencer marketing technology in Europe. And today I'm really happy to share with you this latest version of the influencer marketing European landscape for 2021. The worldwide COVID pandemic had a major impact, many positive, on the influencer marketing industry this year. And it was notably fueled by the boom of e-commerce, of course, but also by a global acceleration of the digitalization in the media industry. As a result, the total market reached more than 10 billion euro this year in Europe. The influencers fees doubled compared to last year and reached 3 billion euro. The seeding part also reached 3 billion euro. Seeding is all the free products that are sent to influencers. Lots of time spent by brands and agencies. The technology investment also reached more than 3 billion euro, and it takes into account all the influencer marketing platforms, also the UGC platforms, but also, for example, the social listening platforms. And then there are more than 1 billion euro that are invested in 2021 in paid media to promote sponsored posts, which leads us to 10 billion euro. So it's not a surprise that more than 300 players are trying to get a foothold on this market. But I focused my analysis this year on 107 main players that I tried to figure on this matrix. On the horizontal axis, you have the influencer marketing value chain from management to social listening. And on the vertical axis, you have the influencers typology from mega influencers that are mainly celebrities to nano influencers with a very limited number of followers. And here is the analysis of this market this year. There are lots of very interesting findings, and you have 5 main findings this year on this analysis. The first one is that some market players unfortunately disappeared of this analysis because they closed. I'm thinking about companies like Popular Chip, for example, in Singapore, that closed in 2020, or I'm thinking about InfluencerDB in Germany, that closed this year. This is the first finding. The second finding is the consolidation movement in this industry that is huge. It comes from the social listener, for example, that are more mature, that have more financial means, and that are also taking the lead on the consolidation of the market. So, for example, Meltwater acquired Linkfluence this year, but also Clear, which is an IRM platform. So they moved with very important steps. The same for Launchmetrics that acquired Paklu, an influencer marketing agency in China, for example. The consolidation movement also occurred from the agencies where there are lots of local players and small entry barriers. So, for example, Rich Bird in Germany was acquired by Adesso. Lefty, an influencer marketing platform focused on Instagram, was acquired by the Independence Group, which is a PR agency. And I'm also thinking about Relatable, for example, that was acquired by the leading live shopping solution Bamboozer this year, really recently. Lots of consolidation also in other parts. Some examples, Bazaar Voice acquired Curelate, an UGC platform, and for example, Julius merged with Hyper. There are 2 influencer marketing all-in-one platforms, and they merged this year. Another interesting point is that some players decided to move from activation platforms to agencies, and I'm thinking about Influence for You in France, for example, and Bezole in Italy. They decided to quit the activation platforms war to focus on an agency model, and it's also very interesting. And we've seen lots of new players especially in the agency part where entry barriers are lower. I'm thinking about companies like Beastly, Intermate, PrimeTag, or Jill in Germany. And also in the in the limited social networks focus, like Heroin in Germany. The main information comes from this part of the matrix, the performance step in the value chain, where lots of new players appeared in this analysis. I figure here all the affiliation and e-commerce players that are trying to get a foothold on the influencer marketing market. And there are lots of big players coming here, like Amazon, AliExpress, Rakuten, but also Trade Doubler. Lots of big players that are coming here. It's not a surprise because influencers have never been driving so much consumers for e-commerce platforms, and brands need to track sales. So it's very logical. The second very interesting information come here from the live shopping solutions, and this is a big trend of the latest months in the market coming from China with a lot of new players. So that's it. We could speak about that for hours, but you can find more details and more information on my blog, Quentin BORDAGE, QUENTIN BORDAGE.com, or you can contact me directly by email, quentin.bordage@kolsquare.com, and I will be very happy to share more information with you. If you have any comments, any company to add, any info, very happy to share, and do not hesitate to share this video with your network. Thank you.